Hello. Hi. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull this up. It's not what I wanted. My channel. Live. Okay. Okay. Hi. Hello. I'm really sorry. The stream is pretty late. Hi. I woke up, I felt really good this morning. I say feel really good, I felt okay. And I went through my day, I did some stuff around the house, I did some cleaning, I did a bunch of different stuff, walking around, and then all of a sudden, I laid down in my room, and I immediately got like a really bad headache / migraine, and it was so freaking annoying. And then I was like, okay, that's really annoying because I was wanting to rest before I went live. I don't know why there's nothing playing in the background. Hold on, options. Music. Oh, I have music off. That's fine. So I went through my entire day, and right before I wanted to stream, I was gonna, just try to relax a little bit more so I'm not feeling too overwhelmed. And then the moment I relaxed, my brain just started pounding, my head was just hurting, and it was just so difficult to deal with, and it was so annoying. And then I was like, okay, I look at the time and it's getting close to when I'm supposed to stream. I didn't want to skip today's stream because I've been wanting to get back on the schedule that I have, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not that tired. Although I have not been sleeping off for the last few nights, so it could be that. But, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to, not stream today, so I was just like, okay, I'm going to go, I set it all up before I got my migraine. I set up the stream and the time, and I was like, okay, let me just go edit the time so it's a little bit later on. I edited it, and even now I'm like, gosh, I don't know if I should stream, because I have a really bad headache. But you want to know what? I can do it. I can do this. The sun is bright on my stream, on my computer, so that's an annoying thing to deal with. So I'm going to, unfortunately, I'm going to take out all of this. So let me first grab a bucket. Do I seriously not have a bucket anymore? You guys don't normally see me go down here. But I don't have a bucket. Well, I only need it temporarily. Move away from the hole. Okay. Lava can't be lava isn't like water in this game, where if you put 3 blocks here, break that one, water there, that becomes, a source of water, and you can just always take it out. love isn't like that, which is super interesting to me. But I can do that because I just threw the water in the hole. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to tear down the farm. As much as I genuinely love how this looks, I want to remove it so that way I can fully figure out where I want my barn to be and where I want my animals to be hanging out. So once I pull up this, I don't know why I don't just do that. You guys haven't been coming around very often. Why are you coming around now? I think there's one more, or at least there should be. What? No banners? That sucks. what you do when you have a bunch of chickens and you just need to get rid of them. Get rid of them. We got a head iron. Oh my goodness, I just felt it's like my computer is hot. My goodness. I'm sorry if you can hear the what do you call it? The AC going off or my computer fans going off. It's very, very annoying. Deal with sun setting. Okay. It's just like in real life for me. Been a couple nights now, but for some reason it keeps raining. Only at night, not during the day. Okay, oh look at that, I had water buckets in there. Okay, I'll do another chicken. Another chicken. I don't know what I would call this. It's not necessarily a bird. I'm bringing them into this world. Well, that makes me think that I'm laying the eggs. I've been in the mood to write more recently. And it makes me very happy because I really wanna... I like working on my book. Okay. Hi! How are you? Sorry if my energy's not the same as it was yesterday. Not feeling the best right now. This is really bothering me. I just need to fill this out with grass. So what I'm planning on doing today is I want to get all of this moved, so then I can figure out where I want to place the barn and like how far out I want it to go. Right now I'm mildly distracting myself because this friggin' stone is bothering me. How are you? I'm okay. Again, I'm just... I had a pretty, I'd say a pretty productive day today. I did some stuff that I have been putting off. And, I guess the stress gave me a migraine because now just light itself is really uncomfortable for me. But, other than that, I feel good. I feel pretty good. I feel happy today because I was working on the desert house. I've done a few different versions. Oh no, I'm sorry. Give a little heart. I've done a few different versions of the house, the desert house so far. Yeah, I get migraines and headaches like all the time. It's so annoying. I don't understand why it happens so much, but it's common for me, unfortunately. Yeah, doing pretty good. How are you? How are you, and how have you been since yesterday? Don't growl at me. Watching, but no volume, so I won't hear anything. Okay. I'm clearing out all of this so that way I can replace it with the dirt because it's really bothering me. Procrastination at its finest. You like how fast I do the clicking? I'm not good at aiming, but I'm fast with my clicking. Oh, that would have been really cool. Oh, I suck. Plans for today? So yes, hold on. Let me explain it with the visuals. Okay. So I have all of this flattened now. And I did dig out a little bit more over here, which I am going to like slowly figure out how I want to do that. But I want to get all of this, just take it out, just completely remove it temporarily, just remove it all, and then afterwards, once the ground is all back to just grass, I can figure out where exactly I want to place the barn, and then a bat screeches. Okay, and then I can figure out where I want to place the barn and where then I can place the farmlands around it. I have a picture of a barn in mind. I think what I want to do is I want to place the main larger part of the barn like right here. Like in this area somewhere, and then like some land around it that's been like messed with. Oh, there's 4 people here. Hello, hi. Like kind of like have the ground messed up and have like some of these animals free range around there. Obviously, I would have it fenced off so they can't get out. I have now learned that bunnies can jump over one thing of fences, but there's. We'll figure out something for the bunnies later. Then after I place the barn here, I'm going to place some land maybe around it, kind of like with the natural shape of the land, and then maybe, like I was thinking I would like put the farm in this kind of area, kind of like, not up in that level right there, but like kind of like moving here, you know, and then pull this, maybe put that right here or put it over here. I think I want to pull it back over here and then make a little pond right there. But my main goal is to move out the farmlands and to try to figure out where I want to place the barn. Oh my god, this sounds like a lie. It does, and that's why I'm putting it. Why? That's why I dig. It's just, it's a way to help calm myself. I did that so that way while I was doing other random stuff, it wouldn't fill my inventory up. But before I do all of that, distractions and procrastinations are calling. AKA filling all this up because the stone is bothering me. I have looked at other pictures of a farm, of like different farms and different types of barns, and I really like the one that I picked. It has like some openness in front of it and behind it, and then the barn itself is like kind of like open in the front as well, so it's like a building, and then back up at the top, a building, and then there, and then right in the middle of there, it's like an open way from front to back to like go through. It's almost like it's like a barn mixed with a stable, like a horse stable. So I like it, and that's kind of what I want to do because I have horses and llamas, and I want to try to get a donkey, which I saw a donkey on my mountains at some point. I think there's like donkeys over there, but I want to like set up the barn first before I get any more animals, so that way I'm able to like fully make sure I know what I want, where I want to put it, and then go from there, you know? My neck is cracking. Out in the hills. Do you know the movie franchise of Indiana Jones? I love the Indiana Jones movies, and I have forced my partner. I say forced, I have begged him to watch the movies with me. And we're going to be watching a few of them. Not tomorrow, but the day after on Saturday. But tomorrow, I am going to be watching, I think it was cool down there. I am going to be watching the Indiana Jones movies tomorrow. Or at least one of them. So then that way, while it's still being rented, we're able to watch it together, rather than us having to rent it twice, because I don't like doing that. I don't like renting things twice. Yay. I was so excited. I was originally going to watch all of the movies. Well, I say all. I was going to watch 2 of the movies, because, the recent ones, because there's 5 movies of the Indiana Jones movies. There's 5 movies. I don't think there's any shows connected to it. It's just the movies. And oh yeah, you were working on it. Yes. So I have gotten a good portion of the beginning of my book written, and I have the ending set up. I have the ending set up of how I want it to be. But I have my migraine and my freaking hand have been making it so difficult to do anything. But yes, I'm like getting ideas of how to connect different stuff. I'm not really a fan of those movies, but I hope you like them. That's fine. I always find it funny when it's like, oh, you like this? That's cool. And then it always makes people feel awkward whenever people don't like the same things. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But then, whenever somebody asks me if I like something and I don't like it, I always am just like, I feel really, really bad for not liking something. And I don't understand why I feel so bad. But I love Indiana Jones movies, and I always will. I don't remember what I'm doing. Any grass. Block. Where can I get more grass? I probably have a bunch of dirt and grass in my storage. I need to hole. I need to, it's not a rectangle. I need to show you my underground storage. Okay, so, in my house, I got my bed, my backyard with my bunny and my duck. Well, it's a chicken named Duck. Then inside, right, that's so cool. Sorry for your miking though. Are you gonna publish it somehow? Or are you just writing it for fun? Okay, so I don't know. So when I was really little, I originally wrote the book. By book, I didn't write the book, I just had like the storyline of it. And then, I think, what year was it? I think it was 2024? So a few years ago, where I just started thinking about the book again, about the little story that I wrote. And by little story, I mean the basis of the story and the story itself could fit on 3 tiny pages in a notebook. It wasn't much, but it was very, very straightforward with it, you know? And then I started thinking about it again, and I was like, man, now I kind of want to make that into a full-fledged book. But here's the thing. I don't think of myself as a writer, like a professional writer. I don't really consider myself to be one, nor would I want to force myself to write for money. So the idea, there it is, all of my dirt. So the idea of publishing it is a little iffy. I know that there are some websites that I can publish my book on for free without any, need for anything crazy. But the thing is with that is I'm also nervous with the idea of doing that because I made this when I was younger, and so it's like, okay, now I'm nervous with other people seeing it because yeah, it might be cringy, it might be weird, but I like it. I like how I'm creating it now. And thinking about it when I was younger, yeah, it was weird and it was cringy how I created it, but I like how I'm making it feel more real. Oh no. So I think I might figure out a way to publish it for free, but I don't really care for money, and I would have to be comfortable with it. Okay, that's cool, but I'd rather get it. Okay, either that or something. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Is that? Do I have a crafting table? Yes, I do. I have 2 floating chests and a crafting table. Pickaxe. Let's go with 1. Actually, I'll go with 1 more. But I might figure out a way to upload it somewhere, somehow. It's going to be very annoying. I don't know why I still have that in my inventory. I wanna talk about what the book is about, but at the same time, I don't want to give major spoilers, because a big thing about the book is not, talked about or shown later on, until later on, and so it's like, oh, I want to tell you about this thing, but then I don't want to spoil the frickin' thing, frickin' book, if I do manage to get over my anxiety and publish it. You know what? You really annoy me. Being a writer was like my childhood dream. Aww. I don't see why you can't write. I mean, obviously, writing for money is different than just because you're not getting paid for something doesn't make you not the thing. Just because I don't get paid for my art does not make me an artist. Doesn't not make me an artist. I'm still an artist. I can still make art. So you can still be a writer even if you don't get paid for it. I don't have any room in my inventory. No. To get paid to do something like that is somewhat difficult, but it's still, you can still do it. You can still, you know, get better and do things that you love, even if it's not something that's considered normal. I mean, one of my biggest dreams as a kid was being an astronaut. I loved space. I still do. But, you know, something happened to where... Yeah, something happened to where I felt very discouraged and I just didn't want to be an astronaut anymore. But just because I don't go to space physically does not mean I don't have to... I can't... Doesn't mean I don't learn about space. Doesn't mean I don't have to continue to read and get more knowledgeable about it, you know? Maybe I'm not going to space directly, but I'm still getting all of the stuff that I love about space. All of the knowledge, all of the stuff I want to do. I'm just not getting paid for it, you know? And that's perfectly fine. It's become a hobby rather than a job. You can still be a hobbyist writer. You're just not gonna get paid for it, you know? That's how I've looked at YouTube. Honestly, that's how I looked at YouTube. I don't do streaming for, like, money. Even now, when there is a small sliver of me that is like, we could do this and we could get paid. It's like, yeah, but that's not my main focus. My main focus is to do it. I'm just doing it, you know? Why can't I not do it? Sometimes. So with me reading I actually have a really hard time reading. It's not like I'm dyslexic, so to speak. It's just, it's somewhat difficult for me to focus on reading a book. Why am I going backwards? It's somewhat difficult for me to focus entirely on a book. So if I do read something, it's usually audiobooks, or I have to be like really into it. But I wouldn't say I read a lot. I do read when I'm very interested in something, like space. If I'm interested in something like that, and there's a book or there's like a blog or something that I see that it's like, oh, that's interesting. That interests me and is one of my main interests. I'm gonna read about it. Why did I do that? I'm taking off these. What else do I read other than that? There they are! I knew there was more of them coming up, but I was so confused. At this point, I'm just killing myself. Nothing? Really? You suck. Yeah. No. I have to be really interested in something. If I go to like a bookstore or a library and I see a book cover, the book cover may not interest me. The title might. If it's the title of the book that interests me, then it might. But most of the time, it's just something if I'm interested in it. And I'll seek out the thing I'm interested in. What the heck is going on? What are they doing? What are they doing? What? Are they angry at each other? Oh, there's more. Oh, I probably should get these guys. Get him! my llama! What the heck? Wait a minute. I think they killed 2 of my llamas. What potion is this? Is it number 3? Okay. Bruh, I think they killed 2 of my llamas. Oh, I'm going to the base and I'm destroying it. I know where they are. I just haven't cared to do anything about it. Did they really kill 2 of my llamas? Don't you frickin' dare. Are you going to attack me? Nah, okay. Rest in peace, we will miss you. I know. Wait a minute. They didn't just kill my llama. They killed Button! Oh my god! They killed my horse! They killed my horse! No, my horse! He's over here! Oh my god, don't scare me like that! You're the worst! You scared me! Get over here! My god. What is happening today? If I was... Don't I have a cat? I have a cat. Come here. Cat, do your thing and scare him. Scare the bad guy. You're cute. Go scare him. Look at him run. He ran away. I can't believe they killed 2 of my llamas and made me think I lost my horse too. How could they? Could they? Give me comfort. Oh, you don't have any. I'll put that up on there in a moment. Oh, by the way, this is my storage down here. This is my actual storage. I know it's empty. I'm gonna add more in there, in here later. This is my actual storage place. Freaking llamas, man. How could they? Oh my gosh! My dog scared me that I threw my meat. Get off of my trapdoor. I'm setting you guys back down. It's not even the fact that they walk around when you're doing stuff that bothers me. It's the fact that they just appear while I'm doing stuff. And that freaks me out because I think it's something else. Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit, sit. Actually, you get up. My protection. Even though I know I have food in my offhand, I always forget to eat. I always try to keep food in my offhand so I can actually see it, but I still always forget. Okay. Let's try this again. My goodness. They were just spinning around and it was so funny, and then I noticed that what they were trying to do, they were trying to attack the bad guys. What time is it? I'm trying so hard not to hit one of these llamas. Because if I do, then not only will it attack me, but then my dog will attack it, and that's just a whole thing I don't want to deal with. Let's cut down all of them except for the ones that are that have the torch on them, so I can make sure that there is still light over here. Hello, I'm literally right on top of it. Just break the block. Oh, I never put the ominous thing. Is the farm above a cave? Sort of. Hold on. Okay, then fine. So here? Yeah. So this... I'll just do it. Ow. This is a tunnel into a very dark and scary place. It's more of a tunnel, not really a cave. I've already gone through most of it, as you can see. So I know there's nothing actually down here, it's just more annoying than anything to continuously fall. That thing would kind of trigger me. Yeah, it's super annoying. I genuinely was terrified of it the first time I fell down here, and I was like, oh wait, it's nothing that big, you know, I can deal with it, but here's the thing, I almost have a major anxiety attack. If you go back and you use that for transportation and could act wrong, I could, but rails need iron, and I am not good with finding iron. I don't know what it is, I just have such terrible luck. I cannot for the life of me. I mean, do you see? Okay, you wanna know something? Let me clear out my inventory so I can truly... No! My computer charger cord just fell off my computer. And if it falls off, then my computer could die without me knowing. Okay, so we're gonna have a little fun here, and by fun I mean anxiety-inducing fun. Okay, we're gonna clear out my inventory. We're probably gonna sleep, and then I'm going to show you what I live on top of, because you're new here and you don't know that. You don't know what my house is made on. No, nothing, and that's fine. That's totally normal. There's nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that I live on top of a giant cave and it tears me apart. Seeing it. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sleep. Okay, apparently it's not nighttime, which is weird. Okay, where are some torches? There we go. Then a sword would be nice. Maybe a bow. Arrows? Always need to protect yourself, especially when you go down into a cave. Come on, I know I have arrows somewhere. There we go. Iron pick, just in case something is seen. That bow is probably better. Crossbow would be good, but not the best thing in the world I can use. Torches. Okay. Then X. Sorry, I don't get it. You were having trouble finding iron. Yeah. So. Okay, this should be nighttime now. Yeah. So I have such bad luck finding iron. I don't understand the logic of it. I always have such bad luck finding anything. I think I find copper the most, which is why I use copper. But yeah, iron is just so hard for me to find. Give me a moment. We'll get there in a minute. It's just gonna take a while. I don't remember seeing this. Did this just randomly spawn? It did! Flint and steel. Wow! Okay. This just randomly spawned. I haven't had this. I haven't seen that before. And I've been over here many times. Got a bunch of iron nuggets. Urine. No. Okay. We'll get there. We're almost there. Hello, some cave. Yeah. Okay, so is it around here? It might not be around here. It might be. Let's climb here. I always have a way out. You gotta figure out where the opening is, because I have a very large opening of the cave itself. But I could just show you by digging down. I don't want to dig down. That's scary. Okay, you know what? I'll just do the one thing that I know is the worst thing to do, but you can still do it, and that's digging down. But I dig down here. Whee! Gotta give it a second. Okay. Gotta give it a moment and it'll go down. Yes, see? And then we swim. Go in the hole. So this is what I live on top of. Oh, there's the opening over there. I could probably travel there. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of spots that I don't have lit up. And, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. You're so sweet. Yeah, I live here. Just gonna go back up now. Can't they go up? There we go. Yeah. So the Luscious Cave is actually, hold on. The Luscious Cave is over there. Let me get out of here first, and then I can show you. Can't believe I have a golden hoe. An enchanted golden hoe. An unbreaking golden hoe. That is actually not bad for me because I farm a lot. Okay. They're so pretty and functional. They are. They're so cool. So, I have egg. Okay, I guess I didn't get a chicken from that. So, I think... Yep, there it is. There's the tree I'm looking for. So this half of the cave is not a lush cave, but down and underneath on that side, and under at like the very bottom of this side, is just like pure lush cave. It's so cool. So this is where I live. I live on this mountain, and I live underneath stuff. In fact, my mining on underneath my house to expand my my storage area has been stopped because I want to dig it down farther, and I'm just in an open cave if I dig any farther down. I also ignore this. I'm trying to build. I started doing this when I was in the middle of creative block, and it was just not working out for me. Okay, almost there. So this is my indication of the lush cave. Look at that. Look at this. Such a pretty tree. And then you dig down, and then obviously the cave is here. Let me see. Let me grab a shovel, and then we can actually go down there. I need to kill Enderman because I want to pearl just constantly. I don't like using elytras. I just no. Personally, I love the idea of wings, but I have died with frickin' elytras before, and it's so frickin' annoying. I hate them. And they're so difficult to use. I don't know how you would use them. It's so yeah. Anyways, it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I have 11 in there already. Okay. And then I got 3 iron. Okay, and then if I take, where did I put it? There it is. I take this and I put this here. Nah, I was hoping it was gonna work that way. Alright, I'll do this, and then I'm gonna be brave. I have iron! Not a lot, but a little bit. I got a little bit of iron. So there's just this overwhelming urge to just go over here and just dig out all of this. I don't know what it is with digging. I don't know what it is with mining. I just like it. I just enjoy digging. As you can tell by every freaking live stream I have just dug. Okay, I think this is a good place to dig. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, cow. Granite. Already? Wow. I forgot you exist. You have a village nearby? Not nearby. See, look, I get copper so easily, but not iron. I don't understand. I see so many YouTubers and streamers I watch that just like automatically get iron the moment they step into a cave, and it's like, what? But I don't have a village nearby, no. I'm sure I could find one. I mean, that's where I got my cats. Oh, is there an opening here? Looks like it. Why do you ask if I have a village? I would suggest an iron farm. Yeah. I got emeralds! Too bad I don't have my other wandering trader, or I would have been able to give him that. I can't tell when it's a dark or not because I have sunglasses on right now. My migraine has just gotten me to the point of sunglasses. Hello? There we go. Not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, I can't remember what buttons I have. Ah! Nope, okay. We're here! Right as my pickaxe breaks. Really? Really? The animals will teleport, don't worry. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset! Ignore the ugly building. Look at the beautiful sunset! Did you keep thinking about this? The desert home? Did you keep thinking about the desert home? I do keep thinking about the desert home. Yeah. I want to build the desert home. So I have a few different, what do you call it? A few different variants of stuff, and in one of them I just went all out with just designs and just craziness to it, but, you know, still trying to keep it look. Yeah, I only use sand in it, so, or like sandstone. So, unfortunately, hold on. I've been live forever! Oh, now I want to go do the same. Why did you ask me that? Now I want to go do this desert home. Oh, I missed. I'm trying to shoot myself. I actually want to just learn archery IRL. I'm gonna do the desert home now. Vote for net neutrality. Alright. I'm up in my house. I have literally just, even if I'm in creative, this is just my house now. I live here now. But then. If I tried to, you know, fly out of here, then Ollie would leave me. So here is some stuff that is naturally spawning in the desert. This is blue terracotta, orange terracotta, sandstone, and then these ones, suspicious stands just for details. Ignore the fact I can't spell. It's fine. Smooth sandstone, there we go. So these are all naturally spawning in a desert, and things that you can get in the desert, like you can make them one way or another, right? So obviously, we had the red sand walls here, but I changed them out for the orange blocks of the orange terracotta. to give it the same look but a little bit different, so that way it has that orange and the details. I put suspicious stand here for some details. Then I did the inside and I realized how freaking cramped it is in here. So then I decided I would just play around and I made this house. Now this one doesn't look too bad. It's not, I don't know what it is. I really like the front of it. I like how I built this front door. But the thing is, once again, if I tried to cover up all these little holes that I have from having walls here, it's going to be just as cramped. And I don't like that. So I decided to kind of merge this build and that into this. Now I know this doesn't look as cool. This looks insane. I get that. I was just playing with this stuff. But my main goal is to do this type of like triangular roof type thing with the square build. My god, the words would not form in my mouth. Let me actually fix up the roof because I was just playing around. Actually, I think I have all the stuff here. Walls would be nice. Okay, so we're going to take off these, those, that, across there. The stairs in the corners don't look too bad, but this is like what my goal is. No! Walls also don't look too bad. I think I can make that work somehow. I think if I did put some stuff here, I would probably put the wall in the middle here. I don't know. I like it, but I'm still unsure. That's how that would look if I kept the stairs on the sides. It doesn't look bad, honestly. It really doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That honestly, I don't hate that. I really like how the stairs, the walls make this kind of like bumpiness to it, and I really, really like it. Do you like it, Ollie? I hope you like it. He loves it, don't you? Don't you wish you could love me? Don't you get your girlfriend freak with me? I'm sorry, but I'm not able to chat anymore. But I'll keep listening. Oh, okay, you don't have to chat. You don't feel like I don't feel like you have to say anything. It's fine if you don't. I am going to continue to talk because I want to talk, and I am a talker, and I talk all the time. It's probably not a good thing to talk all the time because people don't always like when people talk all the time, but I like when I talk all the time because it makes me happy to talk all the time. You like my build? These would definitely need to be like this. Although, what if they look like that? No, it needs to connect. Needs a connection. Right. They can have that look all around the sides, and the back, but the front, I don't want it like that. I want to keep the front of it like this. The front of it how it is, I mean. Perfect. I like it! Now here's a crazy idea. Nope, that's too much. Too much going on. I could still do the stairs here, but I like that. You know, almost like the cut in it. I like it a lot. Maybe I put the walls here. Right. The walls here. Stairs definitely on there. And there. How do I have it over here again? Just all pure walls at the bottom. And then, nope, upside down stairs. I don't hate it. Can't see that. The orange looks really, really good. I like the orange. How do I have this here? So I can put orange, blue. Torch. That there so I'm able to see. On the front, I have that. Oops. Nope. Incorrect. Hit that, tap it. Okay, so I can change this to those, so that way this actually will look so much better. It might be me doing too much, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care. Noises. Okay, that's only on the inside. You can't really see that on the outside, except for this right here. So I am going to change this back. I'll just have them on front. How can I add the color in other ways? Because I don't like the idea of it just being that. too bad. So if I were to put these back the way they are, or put them upside down. There we go. Go. And then I put that with the orange. That to be there, so it's going to still connect on that side. But what if I did the stairs here and here? That's not going to be able to be seen, right? But if I did it there and there, now there's more color. So I'm going to go there with it. And then underneath the orange here, one more. And now I have to realize that I like the mismatch patterns. So that way it keeps like the color there, and it like pulls it together, and it has like that shape to it, you know? So it has like that shape here and here on those. And it has like a similar shape to this down here, you know? I really like that. So, now I go. Oh no, Ollie, get out of there. No, no one. You want to know something else that I've worked on that I've just kind of pulled back from? Not because of anything bad, it's just purely because of I have just been so freaking busy. I haven't been able to do anything with it. I have been making a maze. A Minecraft maze. I'm registering the pattern. I think I could just do the checker and it will look okay. Then if I do that, that. What did I do? I messed up somewhere. Hold on, let me put them back. There you go. Nice. Nice. It looks good. Okay. So now I need to figure out how I would want to decorate the interior. I think I'll still like mess around with the exterior a little bit more here and there, but I am honestly very proud of this. Because it has that... Hello? I can barely hear you if you're talking. Oh, okay, well then... Hi! Hello! 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 I am as high as I can go on OBS. Is there any way that you could turn me up? Because the only way that I can get any louder is if I shout or something. But, I don't know. I can turn the music down. Is the music a issue? Because I can turn the music down, or like not the music, but like all of the sounds on Minecraft period. I don't know if that's Ali. I don't know if that's going to affect it. You can hear me now. What? I didn't do anything. I just turned the sound down a little bit more. Was I just talking quietly and not realizing I was talking quietly? Because I've done that many times. Don't think it will show on the inside, will it? Nope. Okay. Boop. Boop. Oh, I love it. I love it. You like it? You like it. You were just mumbling for a while. Okay. That makes sense. It is me we're talking about. I mumble a lot. I talk a lot, but then I also mumble like a ton. Hold on. Desert house. Desert house. Yeah. So my actual house that I'm creating is nothing like an actual desert house is, because they use a lot of wood and stuff. And I am not using any wood whatsoever, although this weird circle thing. It's like a hut. Desert house. Interior? No, ew, 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 ew. Okay. This is why I don't look at stuff for inspiration. Because I just looked up desert house interior and it was just as white, like pure white as it can be. Like Snow White. And I'm like, that's not a desert. That's not desert. Everything was like that. And I'm like, that's not desert. Everything was white. It was way too clean, and it's just like, no, why do you have to ruin it? Okay. I like it. I like that. Could I also put it here? I don't know if that's going to mess it up look-wise. It has some form of depth, but I don't think I care for it. Also, I am going to be changing out some blocks for like the cut sandstone. Oops. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. The cut sandstone. Smooth sandstone. Just like different blocks like that. So I will be able to give it a little more color and texture difference between them. But honestly, I am very, very happy. Sand. There's not a bunch of different walls that I can use, which is very, very annoying. Sand stairs. There are 2 different stairs, 2 different slabs, 4, 5, 6 different blocks technically. That I can use. Soul sand. Nope. No soul sand. So really quickly, just a refresh on our inventory because that was bothering me. Orange. Terracotta. Sand. Okay. For the inside, I didn't grab any sand for a reason. On the inside, that's the only ceiling thing that I'm going to do. It's just that X. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it actually looked good together. For the interior, I could do an underground thing, except for the fact that I can't build underground here. So Now here's the thing, I'm going to try something, and this might not look good. The connection. I'm obviously not going to actually be using orange terracotta for this, but it is something that I am going to be quickly using as a way to define what I'm doing. Not the worst. Let me pull out this wall here. Oops. Blue, 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 blue. Because I was thinking this could be like a little a little bedroom area. We'll go sand. God, I cannot spout. No. This can change. If I were to do this, I would have to change the corners with the walls, and I would have to add an extension of the roof in a way. Sand. Sandstone. There. And there. Okay, and then stairs. So that way it's this. Actually, I could pull this out this way. I could push it back in, actually. No, I don't want it to go in that far. I think I'm gonna pull it out a little farther here. Okay, that should be good. Right? Yeah. Okay. Stone. There we go. Nice little door. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. So then there's that, right? That, nope, that, no, that, there we go, and, oh my goodness, boop, nope, boop, okay, that, and then that, wrong block, I was on Golly. Move. Thank you. So now I think I'm just going to keep it. I don't know how I want to keep this. Should I just keep it there and then slab this? Rather than like a full block. Oh no, my alarm's going off. Why? What time is it? Oh, it's 6. What? I don't want to end stream. Oh my god. Going to ignore it. There we go. Okay. I think that might not look the worst. It might not look the best. But I think I can make it work. Sort of. Blue, blue, orange, orange. Equals window. Window! That's really weirdly placed. There we go. Window's now at eye level. Okay. I don't know how I would decorate the interior. I really have no clue. Sure, I can figure out a way, but I really don't know what to do. I don't know how I feel about this. If I have this here, then I'm going to take off all of this top right here. These two layers. Oh no, there's a black missing. I think I would take off this layer here and then this bottom right here and make it flat and look like how I have it here. So that way it looks like a fusion of the two of them rather than this is just chop. I could also try to somehow extend this layer and this layer to basically submerge this around, but I don't know how that would look either. I do really like how this is right now. Even with the extension right there, I do really like it. But it's now 6 o'clock and I gotta end my stream. I'm tired anyways, and I gotta I might take a nap so that I can fix my freaking migraine. I'm really sorry that I don't have as much energy as I had yesterday. I'm still really happy that everybody here was able to come around and see the stream. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Hi! I'm really happy that I was able to stream today. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday, however. And then I usually take 2 days off. So I take Sunday and Monday off. And then I start streaming again. That just gives me some time in between my streams to either do some editing work or do some life stuff, you know. So there's that. But I'm really happy that everybody was able to be here today. Thank you so freaking much, because I'm just so happy. People were here, people were talking, and I have 10 subscribers. So I think I might do something for 10 subscribers. I am a bit of an artist, if I will. So I might do some like weird art video of mine just for the 10 subscribers, because I'm so happy. I'm so excited. But thank you all so much for being here. I am going to go ahead and go. I also have to take some allergy medicine. But I am going to be streaming on Saturday. Probably around the same time. Hopefully I do stream a little bit earlier. I just wasn't feeling very well today, unfortunately. But thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for coming around and chatting. I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye!